News Eyewitness News reporter Ravi Bajwal live at North Avenue Beach for us. Ravi?
Ron, those crashing waves caused by all this wind, it has really kicked up actually in the last 90 minutes or so. Take a look behind me. Even though it's night, the white caps very easy to see as those winds whip up those waves. So much so with these winds that a whole bunch of sand has gone 300 yards to the west, right up to Lakeshore Drive. There's a hint of warmth in the air, but the whipping wind signals fall is here, and those waves are not for swimming.
In the waves, and I was just enjoying it. I just put my feet in the water, kind of let the water hit my legs.
It was intense when we talked to that woman earlier. It now way more intense. As you can see, the water coming up in pools and eddies very close to where we're standing, not where the normal shoreline is. Be very water-wise this weekend. Reporting live from North Avenue Beach, Ravi Bajwal, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Ron, back to you.
And Eyewitness News reporter Ravi Bajwal. He's there live.
Hey, Kathy, those negotiations started in earnest at 7:30 tonight in the building right behind me, this administration building here in McHenry. We were expecting to hear some statements from both the union and from the district. They were all set up for a press conference should it happen. No one has come out. And this district has had a history of somewhat acrimonious relationships between the union and the district. We did talk informally to the union representatives. They say they are prepared to work all night, if necessary, to get a deal. But again, just to reiterate, with no deal at this point, the teachers say no school in McHenry tomorrow. Reporting live from McHenry, Ravi Bajwal, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Kathy, back to you. Okay. The effect of that fire you can see all over. It sure smells like things have burned here. And as for that firefighter, he was just working over there at the time on a big television network show. Just a day after moving into this Hyde Park mansion, Professor Supratik Guha and his wife watched much of it burn down.
I don't remember how much time, but it was very, very quick.
The couple moved from New York to Chicago so Guha could take his place as the incoming director of nanoscience and technology at the Argonne National Laboratory, as well as his faculty position at the U of C. An off-duty Chicago firefighter consulting on a television production just 2 doors away smelled smoke from the under-renovation residence, and so he ran in, got them out before calling his colleagues.
I knew it wasn't part of the scene just because of the smell of smoke. That wasn't in the plan for the day.
Just to give you a perspective of how this is life imitating art, here, of course, is the home that was engulfed in flames, separated by just one home from where a big television production is happening, all about Chicago EMS. This lighting specialist was amazed to see what he was working on for make-believe was happening right beside him in real time.
But it's just surreal that we do this every day, and it happens next to us.
With the insurance company on the phone and estimators running around trying to make sense of it all, the professor thought not so much about what he lost, but what he received from Chicago's finest.
I cannot say enough about the firefighters. They were here promptly. They were so efficient.
And we're back live here. As you can see, this exterior in this house, a lot of wood on it. It was set to go up quite quickly. And a number of firefighters telling us that unofficially they think that a blowtorch being used by one of the renovation workers may have been to blame for all this. The official investigation is still ongoing. What we can tell you is that the owner, that professor, says that despite all this, they are going to finish their renovation and move into this 88-year-old home. And the Chicago Police Department investigating a pair of police officers over child pornography and prostitution allegations. Sources telling ABC 7 2 veteran police officers were suspended and that the FBI is involved. Those sources say the investigation started following the discovery of inappropriate images of underage girls. A new runway and air traffic control tower now is open at O'Hare Airport, not, however, without complaints. The first plane landing on 10 right, 28 left. It happened this morning. That runway is expected to handle about 125 landings each day from the west. The people who live near the airport say all this causes more noise, but supporters say it ensures O'Hare's status as a world-class airport.
Ravi, back to you.
Dion, thanks very much. Now, are you hoping to get to one of these games, the rush on to find the tickets without breaking the bank? And Eyewitness News reporter Eric Hong live now in Wrigleyville. He's got that part of the story for us tonight. Eric?
Ravi, Cheryl.
All right, Cheryl, thanks very much. Well, he's a final suspect connected to the killing of a Chicago police officer. And ahead at 5 o'clock, the trial underway right now in the death of Officer Thomas Wortham. I'm Ravi Bajwal in tonight for Alan Krzyzewski, and let's start tonight with the Cubs and their push for the pennant and the team's arrival in New York. A gorgeous night, Friday night here in Chicago, but the temperatures are going to be coming down. The lakefront, there's the beach, Jerry. Nobody's
Nobody's
now.
out there now, no.
Nobody's swimming now. All right, it's all Cubs all the time. JR, the excitement building. Illinois Governor Bruce Rauner and his wife made $58.3 million last year, and that is according to the 2014 tax return that he released today. It shows that the couple paid more than $18 million in state and federal taxes, and the Rauners did not release supporting documents to show the source of their income. Now, Rauner is not accepting a salary as governor.
Live from Chicago's #1 news, ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 6 starts right now.
Are you ready? Wrigleyville sure is. The Chicago Cubs and their fans gearing up to meet the Mets in New York for the first game of the National League Championship Series. Good evening, everyone. We're just about an hour away now from that big game, and we'll have team coverage of all the fun. Eyewitness News reporter John Garcia is talking to fans in Wrigleyville, but let's start things off with our sports anchor, Dion Miller. She's in the heart of it in New York tonight. Dion.